That's not quite what I wanted. Just let everybody know I'm on the lakes again today. We're trying out the new boats. And we got a few problems. We just ran into a rock, done some little damage. I might be able to fix it when I get back home. And we're just going to get close to the shoreline. Not that I'm comfortable with that after hitting a rock this morning. That's the way it goes. Can't win them all. So I was hoping to look brighter than this. It doesn't look very bright, does it? Doesn't look very bright. I hit 2 rocks this morning so far. And so one of the fins on the blade got some pretty good damage on it. Fixing that stuff, but I don't know about that one. I'll just clean it up. Because all I'm doing is low speed anyway. It's not like I'm going fast, right? I've seen 2 birds so far this morning. I'm going to get in closer to land in a second. Getting closer here. I got my courage back up again. So we got a little bit of flowers on this lake. Look at that. We're not seeing any pollinators so far. No insects this morning. Well, it's probably noon now, actually. It's been a bit of a struggle here this morning. That's okay. Yeah, the trees are looking horrible. Yeah, hi Clarence. Jaffis. Yeah, trees are dying all over the world. Oh, there's a little dock right there. Look at that. That's cool. I'll come back after and go ashore probably. I didn't know. Well, yeah, look, there's a path there. Looks like somebody might be here for day camping, or they got a picnic table in there. There's no cabins over here. Haven't seen anyway so far. We're going into this little bay now. And hopefully there's no more surprises for me this morning. In fact, I think I'll just avoid this area, because over there is where I hit my prop this morning. There's a lot of rocks sticking up over here. Well, I can see a loon. I can see a loon. Wow. Holy smokeroos. Just bear with me. I'll get him for you. There he is. He's far away. I'm going to zoom back out in a second. There's an actual loon. I was talking to a fisherman here. He said there's no fish. Now, a loon is the biggest fish eater in freshwater birds. And they eat about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds a day, apparently. Now he's calling, or she's calling, one or the other. That was fantastic to see. Bear with me. My apologies for everybody. Now I know these videos are not going to be very good. I'm not going to be streaming very long. Probably 10 minutes or something. Just so you know I'm out here on the ponds on Friday. Such a relief to be back out on the water. What a struggle it's been for the last couple of weeks. That's an understatement, actually. And I gotta bring the cooler with me so I can sit on the cooler, get a little bit further away from the engine because I'm too close to the engine. There's a ton of room though. It's just a ton of room on this boat, and it's so steady, so sturdy, it's surreal. So we've seen Actually, I think I seen a little tiny one. We're going to count it anyway. I'm not sure if it was. But there was a flash in the trees that, to me, was a small sparling or something. So it looked like I seen two red-breasted birds. I'm hesitant to call them robins. And I got video of that with the big camera because I got the big gimbal camera. And I'm just having a lot of problems this morning. That's okay. It comes with the territory, right? It'll get better over the next week or something. And so we're only streaming for another 5 minutes or something. I just want to people, because I know this is not going to be very high quality. I am shooting very high quality with the big camera and the gimbal. And I'm going to either stream it or upload it. When I ran into the rock a little while ago, I was about 15 minutes, I think, into the video. And that video cut out when I laid it down for some reason. Because I laid it down, I had to put the paddle in the water, get off the rocks, get the water back down. Then I hit another rock right away and done some real damage to the prop. And that comes with the territory, unfortunately. And that's an old prop. I've had that prop for 6 years and I've never hit it. We're all the way to Alaska multiple times with it, right? And so you get up in the fresh water where you can't see. I really do need a sounder for these kind of trips, because you can't do the work without a sounder. You're so close to the rocks all the time, you're going to do serious damage. And spending $200 or $300 on a sounder is preventive, right? It can save you $1,000 or more of damage and save you a bunch of downtime from, and then just the nightmare of hitting stuff, right? I'm very careful. I've been at this for a very long time. It's a bit disappointed maybe, that's all I'm with. I am going to try to going to come up with the funds eventually and get a little sounder that I can, because you can just melt them into the boat, so to speak. You just fiberglass them into the hull and they shoot right through the hull of your boat. And so put it up in the bow, and that way I get a few seconds warning, enough time to shut the motor off and save a prop. These props get expensive, right? So I'm not seeing no insects at all, nothing, which really surprised me. No pollinators. We've seen a lot of little, not a lot, I guess, but sporadic, what seems to be red flowers. It's just too much. There's a nice little breeze, and because I got the cabin on the boat, and with the cabin on the boat, you got a tendency to get pushed around a lot more. And it'll take me 10 or 15 or half an hour or something to get my courage back up after hitting a couple of rocks. Nice way to start the morning off, hit a bunch of rocks. The motor was off and I hit another 3 or 4 trying to get out of there, and then I got my act together and lifted the motor out of the water. But that's to be expected. It's your first trip with a new boat to have some issues. I really like the boat. The new boat is amazing. It's so sturdy, I can't wrap my mind around it. It's just unbelievable sturdy. And the shelter is working on the boat. And so that's a huge deal. Right, so you got your shelter to protect you from the sun and from any adverse weather conditions. I see the video last night got 300 views on it. If you haven't seen it, make sure you get over there and give me a thumbs up. And so it looks like someone picked up the video anyway. I had a bunch of trolls show up and say, interesting channel, but too bad the audio is garbage. So there was 2 trolls in a matter of a minute came in and left those comments. So they were trying to discourage people from watching the video, obviously. And so in about 2 hours before I went to bed, I noticed I got 245 views, I think it was. And for my channel, that's extraordinary, which means I probably got 2,000 views, right? Or 3,000. The censorship on me is extraordinary. Well, that's 10 minutes. I guess I'll give it, because I know the quality is really garbage for, I'm up in the middle of nowhere on a lake. It's a pretty big lake. Okay, so I'm going to let it go. I'm going to pick up the other camera, the high quality camera, and see if we can get an hour's footage. And then this evening when I get home, we'll stream that when I get set up. Because you can only shoot 30-minute. If I can shoot 30-minute, I'll upload the raw videos. But if I got broken videos, I'll put them in the operating system and string them together. Yeah, and so I just wanted to put out, I'm going to end the video shortly in a minute or two. I just wanted to put out a little video so people know that I'm back on the water. We got the boat in the water. I had drained the carburetor on this, and I had adjusted the idle up a little bit, but I still got to use the choke. And so tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm going to pull the carburetor off, take the jets out, and make sure they're clean, put them back in. That should resolve it. Because the motor, there was an upgrade to the motor with a new carburetor, because I kept the float would keep sticking, and so you'd be up by Alaska somewhere, and the motor would give out on you. You have to pull the carburetor off, unstuck the float inside the carburetor tank. It was really stupid, eh? And so anyway, they issued a new carburetor for these particular motors, and everything was working perfect since. But because it's been sitting for a couple of years, it got gummed up. Okay, well, we'll talk to everybody on Sunday, I guess. But I'm going to end the stream right here. Have a great day. Hugs for everybody. Take care, folks. And don't forget to donate. There's links at the bottom of the description. Currently, because we just blew everything and had to borrow money, and the whole list goes on. My pension doesn't show up until the end of or 3/4 way through the month, and so I'm running on empty, and the truck is running on empty. But I can't just sit home and wait. I got to do something, because this is an extinction event, thanks to Japan and Fukushima. Take care, folks.